So it is little bit
Okay.
darker from my side.
Hardly matter. You are visible to me and will definitely be visible to the viewers also.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. And first of all, I want to say you thank you so that I can now actually today I can gain a lot of knowledge from you. And yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then let's begin, Mr. Himanshu. Uh, how has your day been so far?
Ma'am, it's going fantastic. Actually, I told you earlier on call. Today we have organized a fair in our village. So we were.
Okay.
I was enjoying there, and it was really a beautiful fair because this time it is kind of new because youth is participating, like to organize how they organize this fair, and I can see that this time they have made a different way for girls for their
Okay.
safety. So that's what
Okay.
I like most about this thing, about this Mela.
I would like to know more about this Mela from you, but just before that, let me know which place you belong to. At the moment when I am talking to you, I am talking to you from Jalandhar. It is a small, beautiful city of Punjab. Just let
Yeah.
me know which place you belong to.
Ma'am, actually, I'm from Mahendragarh, Haryana. If you heard about it, Mahendragarh.
Haryana is our neighboring state.
Yeah, ma'am, Navy state. Even I'm living in between Haryana and Rajasthan. It is nearby
Okay,
Alwar.
okay, nice.
Yeah.
And what kind of fair you people have in your village? To which particular, I mean, what is the background of this
Yeah.
celebration?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm explaining. Actually, we organize every year, and the fear is because of Hanumanji. It is Hanumanji fair. I don't know what is the story behind it because
Okay,
I have been seeing it since my childhood. So I don't know really the story behind it, but they organize every year.
okay. And then what do you do in the fair? It's just like a sort of swam swings or festivities. People are in festivity mood, or what else, or anything specific which is organized as an event during the fair.
Now,
Anything specific?
specifically, we worship Hanumanji, and apart of that, we organize a lot of kusti and kabaddi kind of sports. So,
Hmm.
so many people visited from different village, and it will be more than 2 or 3 days. Like continuously, we organize this mela, and people participate in it, and they play so many. Sometimes they play songs, and I participated just in two functions, and I have seen some kusti and kabaddi matches. Part of it I was
Okay.
busy, but yeah, it was really beautiful.
You are also a player.
No, ma'am, I'm not a
You
player, but I
participate.
used to play. Actually, after like I took medical, after I left everything. But before that, I used to play, and I also enjoy sometime.
Hmm.
But nowadays, it's not possible for me.
It's a good kind of thing that by the name of fair, you give the opportunity, or the youth is given the opportunity to focus on the physical growth also. Like if they
Yeah,
participate in kushti or wrestling, whatever you call it, or the kabaddi kind of sports you organize. So I think it is a kind of it proves like giving a double benefit. Double in the sense, one is a sort of celebration, having a happy time together, another participating in these events. I think these events keep the youth motivated. They always might be definitely focusing on their health also, like being conscious about their daily routines, because these things are very important, I think, so far as the competitions or the sports events are concerned.
yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, definitely. Like we also have so many players who played national matches from my village. So it's really motivation for us. In past, I didn't think so. Like I don't think so. It was quite popular. But nowadays, it's getting popularity after Commonwealth Games. And
Hmm.
like I told you earlier, in when I living in village, that time medical or science field was very popular. So I used to
Hmm.
play so many games. Even I was quite good in sports. But after taking medical, I was like separated myself from games, etc. Even I returned at my home after 6 to 7 years. Before that, I was living outside. Sometime I was living Kota or Delhi, and then I moved in Jaipur. So I just returned at my home. So I'm not quite familiar with these games. But yeah, after getting practice, maybe I will play after some time.
You have been to Kota and to Delhi just for the sake of your studies? You did your
Yeah,
studies from those
yeah,
cities?
yeah, ma'am.
Okay, okay. And you are in teaching, I think. Just tell me something about you as a Mr. Himanshu also.
Yeah.
What
So,
do you
ma'am,
do for
I
living?
actually
What do you do?
I started teaching nowadays. I just started. Before that, I was running a cafe, and along with I was doing MSc Zoology. So it
Okay.
is like quite long story because I wanted to, if I tell you about from starting, like from beginning, so I wanted to become a doctor. So that's why I went to Kota. But I couldn't make it in government college. So I decided to go Russia for MBBS, but there was some issue in my passport. So again, I didn't go there. Then I took admission in BDS, and that was a private college. And even
Okay.
I got selection in a government college, but that was just for I think physiotherapy, etc. And I wanted to be, I was so like stubborn that time. Somehow I wanted to become a doctor.
Mhm.
That's why I took admission in VDS because I told you like I didn't. There was some issue in my passport. But when I took admission in BDS, then there was some ragging issue and some family issue also. So I had to leave that college also. And after that, I was a little bit depressed, and I was doing a BSc. But somehow I got my strength, and like I gathered my strength, and then I went Delhi, and then I started doing call center job. So that's how I exposed with English. And that time I decided like I will learn English. So again, then I completed BSc, then MSc, and now I'm here. Now I have become a teacher, and I will continue as a teacher.
Okay, now you have accepted teaching as your profession.
It's not like accepted. I think situations are like this. Even I'm enjoying also because there was I didn't have this kind of thinking. I am going to become a teacher. Never thought like this. But
Actually,
now I
I
can.
agree with you, Mr. Himanshu. Whenever any student opts for medical, the student always join medical just with only one dream at the back of his or her mind, that is to become a
Yeah,
doctor. So
yes,
I
ma'am.
can resonate myself exactly the way you are because I also belong to your field. I'm also doctorate. I opted for medical. If I just let you know briefly about me, then definitely that aspiration was there at the back of my mind that I want to become a doctor. But somehow, so many things they affect your career, your future. They come
Yeah,
your way, and you belong to this very current generation. But at my time, just you go a couple of years, not a couple of, rather, I must say many years back, at that time, opportunities were not that much. And sometimes some family situations, they affect your, future prospects also. So somehow then I landed into BSc, then MSc. I did my MSc from the university campus itself. Then I did MPhil, then I did doctorate. So thing is, I'm also in teaching profession. But yeah, I
yeah,
can exactly the way you are feeling at the moment. That sometimes you are not left with any choice, but slowly and slowly you start enjoying, you start realizing that might be it is God's plan and it is your
yeah,
passion which you had not had earlier in your mind, but actually you were made for it. I
yeah.
think, yeah, your
Still, I'm
destiny, plays a very important role in your decision making also.
Yeah, last session I was talking with then that time I realized the same. I thought like this. Sometimes destiny will take you with itself. You can't decide things. You wanted to become something else, but things change according to situation. And like now I'm happy. It is not like I have some kind of pain in my mind. I couldn't make it. It's okay because I have believed in myself, and I got better opportunity nowadays. I'm getting better opportunity, and I think I can do better in this field also. So it is not like, yeah, sometime I wanted to become that, but it's okay. I'm accepting it, and I think I can do better. And if you are capable, according to me, if I am capable enough, you can do better in any field. You can create opportunity, and you can make it out. So I'm telling you my story because like you told me like I want to know about yourself. So that's why I'm telling this thing. Apart of that, yeah, I'm quite happy with it. And nowadays, like I'm working on my communication. After get it done with my communication, I know how to express myself, and then I will explore. like so many things. I have a plan in my mind, and if it work out, then it will be okay. Otherwise, yeah, there are so many choices. It's like not a I'm feeling so sad and I couldn't make it. So this is nothing in my mind.
And Mr. Himanshu, you teach in a school, or you teach in a college, or teach in an academy?
I just taught in a school just for 2 months because I completed my degree just 6 months ago. So first I
Okay,
decided to take tuitions at my home. So there are four to
okay.
five students only, but some 6 or 7 students also there. But I just taught them only to 2 or 3 months. So
Actually, my purpose behind asking you this question was simply that what is your students' take on your journey? Like, why did you decided? When did you decide that I must hone my communication skills? I must work on my communication. I just want to, want to know that what actually happened. Like you wish to become a doctor, then you opted to go to Russia to pursue your BDS, and
yeah.
something somehow happened and you couldn't pursue that thing also. Then you came into teaching. That is exactly okay. But exactly, I want to know what happened, which made you which brought you on this platform, like you are now working on your communication skill exactly. Does something really or did something really happen at that very moment? What was
Yeah.
that particular thing because of which you are here?
And actually, I completed my studies up to eighth class in a Hindi medium school, and I think I was topper first to eighth class. Maybe I left one or two class, but I think I remember I was topper first to eighth class when I was studying in Hindi medium school. Suddenly, I moved in a private school, and that was a CBSE school. And then I faced a lot of difficulty. It was like I lost my confidence completely, and there were a lot of language issues. So even so somehow I had a pain in my mind, like yeah, it is just because these things are happening just because of English. So I completed 10th class, and then I took even that time I thought like I used to be intelligent. I used to believe in myself, still I believe. And but that time I thought somebody told me like there was science was very popular that time. So somebody told me medical is the hardest subject. Then I thought, okay, medical is the hardest subject, then I will choose it. So I will get it better. So I choose medical. Then I told you like I couldn't make it what I wanted to become. So I always have high target. I always had high target. So if I couldn't make it as a MBBS doctor, then I thought now what I will choose you. I was depressed. I told you like I was sitting at home, and then I was thinking. Then yeah, somehow I started watching movie in English, and at that time I thought like yeah, I can do something with English. Then I started learning, and then I went to in Delhi, and somehow I got a job in call center. That how I changed my mind. Like that was a very happy moment for me because I was a villager, and I got selection in a call center just basis of communication. Even though I was not good enough, but that was really happy moment. I thought like yeah, I have done something in my life. So but still I was not okay, I was not so good with English. So I thought like now I can work on it. And then I started watching movie in English, and I watched a lot of things. Even when I stopped watching anything in Hindi, I was giving all my time in English movies or podcasts, etc. I have seen so many TED show, but still like I was not able to speak in English because I was not getting spoken practice. And I tried 2 or 3 years, like I was searching a lot of application. And because I think Clappingo was the Clappingo was not like in market that time, or maybe it was so costly. Cambly was there, but it was so costly. So I was working on it continuously. I learned so many vocabs. But then yeah, recently I got jobs application, like, and just 4 months ago. And then I started getting results, and that's how I got confidence. And nowadays I'm thinking like yeah, in this time I have learned so many books also. I have read so many books also, like UPSC books and medical books and spiritual books, and I explore so many fields. So nowadays I'm thinking like, yeah, it's a very good platform. If I start a YouTube channel, even I can teach students, and I have made my personality like I didn't think about it, but I made my personality like a teacher because I can speak on so many topics. So I thought, yeah, this is a good thing. Like I can also guide people what students are going through in these days, because yeah, in villages especially there is a lot of generation gap, and parents don't think about what students are going through. They don't know their situation. Even students don't know what parents are going through. And I have read books about both situations, especially spiritual books, then psychology book, then parapsychology book. So I want to deliver that content. And a part of that, I'm a medical student. So teaching is my safe side. I can also become a government teacher. But first of all, I will work on my first priority to work on content. I want to deliver content like in school or maybe on YouTube. So these are some plans in my mind nowadays.
So it mean by honing your communication skill, you have something in your mind that you may start giving online coaching sort of thing. I think I could get out of your conversation.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
might
ma'am.
be having, definitely you might be having these kinds of plans also.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I'm going to open a center, English center, a kind of institute in my village or maybe in my city. So it will be in both subject, English and medical science subject. Because science is my subject, I can easily teach science subject, and maybe I will get better after 1 or 2 years in English also. So I will try both subject. So right now I also have long term plans, but first I want to get these things, then I will think about like what I'm going to do later. Because yeah, we sometimes we make plan, we couldn't make it, we can't make it, then it will be painful for us. So I'm not thinking much, I'm just working on myself. But how I will proceed, and I will do it this time, I will do it step by step. So yeah, these are some my plans right now.
Wonderful, wonderful, very exciting. You are full of energy, Mr. Himanshu.
Thank you so
And
much.
beautiful, you gave me beautiful description of your, all the routines and your future plans. You really, definitely our listeners would definitely get lots of inspiration from you. And
Thank you
just
so much.
let me know, Mr. Himanshu, the first time when you conceived this idea that I must work on my communication skill,
Yeah, ma'am.
starting from that till date, how far you have come along on this journey? I mean, how much improvement you see within yourself so far
Actually,
as this
ma'am,
communication skill is concerned?
when I was studying in school, like was past 12th class, then I remember I went to a shop and there was that time a paper, like a where all this tenses written on it, like for all the tensions. Then I used to read it and I learned it so many times. And then I tried to speak in English, but I was not able to speak in English because somebody told me in my school, even teachers used to tell me, if you learn tense, you can speak in English. So I learned it so many times, but still I was not able to speak in English and I was not getting guidance. So I tried so many times. Then I again, like I took medical. I tried I take initiation so many times, but I didn't have any plan like how to work out these things. Even that time, yeah, we don't have any. We didn't have any platform also like Netflix, etc. Maybe it was there, but I didn't know about them. So somehow when I started watching English movies, then I was like starting imitating them, and slowly, yeah. After 3 years, even I had given 3 years, and still I was not able to speak in English. But again, like just 4 months ago, I started JOS application. It is like a magic for me. I suddenly changed. It is not like I will tell I started my journey from that particular point. I will say I started my journey after just before 4 months, because just 4 months since 4 months I started speaking. So it is sudden change for myself. Even I am also surprised. I'm not speaking so good right now. I know, but I am happy with my communication. At least I'm so afraid to talk with anyone. Used to afraid because I didn't know how to face camera. Still, I don't know how to speak in front of board, like in front of so many students. But this is used to be my biggest fear, but I'm doing it nowadays. So I'm happy. And like I told you, I started my journey just 4 months ago, and what I'm speaking, I'm really happy with that. And I know I can do better. I have so many sentences in my mind. I know a lot of vocals. So I just need little bit push. Maybe students will get results after 1 or 2 years, but I can do that within 4 to 5 months. I'm 100% sure because I have done my all the hard work already. So it's time to get results, and I'm getting results nowadays.
Nice. Mr. Himanshu, you talked about podcasts, you talked about reading so many books, and now you just talked about the tenses. And what is your take on everything? Like, if I say you that you just give some good suggestions to the listeners that if they want to excel, they want to ace their speaking skills, in what way they must begin their journey, or what is the easiest or the best mode of learning? Like, do you suggest them to learn the tenses first and then come on this platform, or do you want to say you do lots of reading, then it can become easier for them, or anything else? If we want to sum up that this is the main summary of this whole chit chat, and in few words we want to conclude that what is in nutshell the moral of your story, that you learn or you are learning because of your reading skills, or you are excelling, like the way you said that you find so much change in yourself within 4 months. You can see that you have changed a lot. Is it because of you are learning the tenses, or is it because of you are listening podcast, or is it, or everything is important to come to this level?
Ma'am, yeah, everything is important, but still I want to say, just go with your hobby. If you want to learn English, it should be related with your, it should be related with English. Okay.